Chowkidar tax or Chukidar tax. Any idea about this concept of Chowkidar tax or Chowkidar tax? Means was a kind of tax that was collected from farmers in the period of 1907. So in 1907, the Britishers used to collect Chowkidar tax from the poor persons. The Chowkidar means a kind of a village watchman, kind of police, not exactly police, another category, maybe kind of police. They used to call that village watchman. So to pay a salary to them, so the Britishers used to collect taxes from the poor persons to pay salary. So that is called the Chowkidar tax or Chukidar tax. And then after this civil disobedience movement, this Atla, Gandhiji, everybody were arrested. And what was happening? Already I said about Surya Sen, like in the different role of revolutionaries, we have discussed about this concept. In Chittagong, Surya Sen's Chittagong revolutionary group raided two armories of the government and took control. Surya Sen took a salute of the national flag and announced the establishment of the provincial government. So you can see the picture over here. This was an attempt on 18th April 1930 to raid armory of the police and auxiliary forces from the Chittagong armory in the Bengal presidency of the British India by armed Indian independence fighters led by Surya Sen. So yeah, everybody they got encountered for their actions. And Peshawar's Abdul Ghaffar Khan, also known as Badshah Khan and Frontier Gandhi, led the struggle. He organized a volunteer group called Uday, and just kindly note down these words. You will get, maybe you will get in one word. That's why. Or red shirts. Uday Khidmat Guards, who pledged to work for the freedom struggle through the means of non-violence. I will show you the picture. So, who pledged to work for the freedom struggle through the means of non-violence, only through non-violence. We used to protect or we used to do any work, volunteer group. And also they wore only the red shirt. So whenever we see the red shirts or the team got that, so the guys, a group of guys like a volunteer group who always work in a non-violence method. Abdul Ghaffar Khan had started political monthly and work for social and educational reforms among the Pathans. After the arrest of Congress leaders, 1930, Peshawar saw a huge mass demonstration and protest. The city was virtually in the hands of crowd till May 4 till was restored. And martial law was imposed to control the situation. Here, a section of soldiers of Garhwal regiment refused to fire at the unarmed crowd. So almost 92% of population was Muslim if the Britishers nervous. And you can see Mahatma Gandhi was standing in the middle, and these are the guys that shirt who all we volunteer group and Kudak, and also work in the method of non-violence. And they have taken a pledge on both also. Sholapur, what was happening in Sholapur at the time? Response to the arrest of Mahatma Gandhi, how they showed their explosion of emotion. From May 7, the textile workers and other residents attacked and burnt the liquor shops, railway stations, police stations, law courts, and other similar government authorities. So they destroyed everything. They established a virtual parallel government till May 16. And the government was forced to impose martial law to maintain order. So they themselves established a virtual parallel government. They did care about the British government. So they started the virtual parallel government till May 16. And then government forced to impose a martial law to maintain the order. And then the Britishers, they got back their peace. Darshana, after the arrest of Mahatma Gandhi, the unfinished work of raiding Darshana's artwork was taken up by Sarojini Naidu, Imam Sahib, and Manila, Mahatma Gandhi's son, Manila. So the police did brutal lathi charge and unarmed crowd, leading to the death of two people along with the 320 injured. Similar kind of salt satyagraha started in Udal, Bombay, Karnataka, Sarigata salt works, and Andhra, Midnapur, Balasore, Tak, and Puri. So Bihar, after completing this, I will let me say Bihar, Gujarat. Sir, Bihar is a landlocked area, so salt satyagraha was not possible here. Here, the people organized a different kind of movement by refusing to pay the Chokidara tax. So, breaking the salt law is not possible here. So, we have to do something. We have to pay some contribution to the movement or freedom or anything. So, they focused on not paying their Chokidara tax. The demand was made for the resignation of Chokidaras and members of panchayats who had the responsibility to appoint these Chokidars. The anti-Chaukidara tax campaign was successful in areas of Bahalpur, Mangar, and Saran. The government responded by confiscating the properties of worth hundreds and thousands for just few rupees of tax, and people also faced beatings and tortures by the police. So already already they have the supreme power of the Britishers. So once if we are not obeying to them, like I won't pay the taxes to you, whatever you say, like I won't obey. So already they have the power, but that's why the government responded by confiscating their properties there. So you are not going to pay the taxes, right? Okay, let me see. Just wait and watch what I'm going to do. So they have confiscated their properties of worth hundreds and thousands for just few rupees of taxes. So only they have to pay few rupees of taxes for that, for to compensate that they have confiscated their properties. The anti-Chabdara tax campaign was also adopted with the people of Bengal after the onset of monsoon, and it became difficult to make salt. There was also a campaign for anti-union board tax. These campaign faced severe repressions and confiscation of property in Gujarat. So at the time, what were happening in Gujarat? The no tax campaign by officials to pay land revenue impacted the areas of Osar, Nadiad, and Anand in Kerala district, and the areas of Jambusar in Bharuch district. People went to the neighboring states like Baroda and camped there to evade from the repression of police. The police destroyed their properties and confiscated their lands. So once half of the side people were protesting, like not paying tax, refusal to pay the tax, not obeying their laws, and another side the police keep on destroying their properties, confiscating everything, their lands from the people. United Provinces, let's see, Assam. In Assam, the students organized a strong agitation and protest against the infamous Cunningham circular, which had forced students and their parents to give assurance of good behavior.